First, the top headlines. Mobile internet services banned in 5 valley districts extended till 16 April 2026. Home Minister commands NIA intensifying probe into Cheiraoba incident, appeals public for cooperation and patience. Gaudiya faith followers observe New Year's event Cheiraoba across the state. CLP leader Keshav Mekachandra hints at uselessness of development works in the state without solving the current crisis. BJP Manipur Pradesh observes the 135th birth anniversary of India's father of Constitution, B.R. Ambedkar. Chief Minister Khemchand takes part in Khalsa Sajna Diwas on the occasion of Baisakhi 2026. Churachandpur fuel shortage to end today, officials assured. Manipur police arrest 3 militants, recover arms and destroy pungas in coordinated operations. Over 1.28 lakhs rates exposed, LPG black marketing, thousands of cylinders seized. Disability Rights Group seeks legislative representations in electoral reform framework. A very good evening and welcome to ELITETV English News at 6 prime time. This is Somirin bringing you the latest news, and now the news in details. The mobile internet ban services imposed in the 5 valley districts of Manipur, Imphal East, Imphal West, Thoubal, Kakching and Bishnupur districts have been extended for another 2 days with effect from 14th April to 16 April 2026. An order signed by Commissioner Home and Ashok Kumar dated 14 April has been issued in this regard. It may be noted that the fresh internet ban, including broadband and VPN services, were imposed in the 5 valley districts in the wake of the 7 April Cheiraoba incident, where 2 minor children were killed by Kuki militants in a planned rocket attack. The ban on mobile data internet services has been issued under Rule 3 of Temporary Suspension of Telecommunication Services Rules 2024. Manipur State Home Minister Govindas Konthodam has expressed that the National Investigating Agency NIA is intensifying its investigation into the Cheiraoba incident case and has appealed to the general public to have patience and cooperate with the government authorities. The statement was made on Tuesday, the 14th April, during the inaugural event of the 7th-day program of observance of Fire Service Week 2026 held at the M Sector's Manipur Fire Service Department. Speaking during the inaugural event, Home Minister Govindas Konthodam stated that the investigation of a case cannot be completed in 1 or 2 days and requires time to find out the facts and complete the investigation. He further stressed that with peace and tranquility, development and prosperity can be brought in the state, which will enable in competing with other developing and developed states of the country. He stressed that under the 15th Finance Commission, new modern equipment for Manipur Fire Services has been acquired, which will help in timely combating and control of incidences of fire in the state. During the inaugural event, computer sets for use in 20 fire substations of the state were also handed over, along with distribution of Director General FSCD and HD Commendation Certificate of Appreciation and Best Firefighter Award 2026.
Investigation yamna first place ta koi jamsili mara masu ai hamasai investigation ta wiba adum rawaina yilinga is a very advanced stage masi sarkar na patal ni ba thoi thabosi nasi manipur da legiri praja puna sohjog pina bi rahega asao bana akoi mangja bo oi akoi सुनसिन रहरगा तुम कोई बगी ओइबा शांति लेबा अदुगुंबा साफटपा स्टेट अमा ओइनना होनबदा मतें पांबियो.
An uproar was reported in the afternoon of the 14th April at Tidungai area under Bishnupur district over incident of intercepting of two vehicles alleged to be transporting weapons by suspected Kokizo individuals. One vehicle was intercepted by the locals of the Tidungai area and was vandalized by the mob. However, another vehicle, Hyundai Verna, bearing registration number MN01 AX9521, managed to flee from the spot. It may be mentioned that since the installation of new popular government under the chief ministership of Yumnam Kemchan, the 7th April's Tronglaobi incident has drawn wide protests and condemnations over the security lapses and inability of the state government and concerned authorities to prevent unprovoked attacks by Kuki militants. Union State Minister Ramdas P. Atwale has apprised Union Home Minister Amit Shah to speed up the process of investigation into the Tronglaobi incident and to provide justice to the victims of the brutal killings incident at the earliest. In a presentation submitted by Union MOS office to the Union Home Ministry, Ramdas B. Atwale termed the 7th April's Tronglaobi incident of brutal killing of two minor children by Kuki militants as a terrorist attack. The presentation strongly condemned the Tronglaobi incident and demanded the speediest justice and compensation to the victims of the Tronglaobi incident. The New Year's event Cheiraoba of Goryeo faith followers were observed across the state with prompt and grandeur. Freshly cooked dishes sorted and prepared from fresh vegetables were offered to the Almighty and local deities as part of ritual ceremony. Sharing of dishes of various kinds among neighborhoods formed an integral part of Cheiraoba celebration. Manipur Congress Legislative Party CLP leader Keshav Megachandra hinted at the uselessness of development works and projects in the state without solving the current Manipur crisis and restoration of peace and normalcy in the state. He further cautioned of most aggressive forms of agitations and protests from the general public if justice remains unresolved to the victims of recent fresh Manipur killings. During an exclusive interview with ELITETV at the official residence at Babubara on 14th April, CLP leader Keshav Megachandra further stated that the central government has completely ignored and neglected the crisis in the state Manipur, which began on 3rd May 2023. Where several innocent peoples have been killed, with recent dual killing of two minor siblings in Tronglaobi incident on 7th April. He added that the crisis in the state has been prolonged and remained unresolved due to lack of coordination between the state and the central government, whereby the common people have been made to suffer for the past almost 3 years. He applauded the recent initiatives of Chief Minister Yumnam Kemchan in his effort for rebuilding the trust deficit amongst the various communities in the state Manipur. However, he pointed that peace cannot be maintained only in papers, in lip service, when incidents of killings and attacks continue rampant in the state, which will further lead to deteriorations of mutual cooperation and trust amongst the general public. He pointed to lapses in security measures where the Tronglaobi incident occurred unchecked when several thousands of central security forces are being deployed in the region. He appealed the state government and concerned authorities to serve justice to the victims of the Tronglaobi incident by punishing the perpetrators, and further appealed to conduct judicial inquiry into the death of 3 civilians during firing by the CRPF personnel in the aftermath of Tronglaobi incident.
Manipur da district khudimukta thoiba maybe Kuki and Meitei, Kuki and Naga. Thoiba thodo wato. I think even the drug key problem. Thogla iba mayam sings. Karambal accident justice pirigation. Kaya yam the justice pirige. When we are sick, I am Torogi Hibasi, Swash la eba. Aduna Masiki Dili justice deliver. Masit Taudragadi, Todo Watoxisum hen in my Toro Canel. Hegel Canel. Aduna Masi Lasala is responsibility, accountability, and transparency. Swash is the Lengakamagi character name. Hyper character see Lengaxi the electoral matamda. One after another. Todo Watoxisum Lakane.
Tronglaobi Todoxi Matangsida. Justice Fazana Taunaba. Ako sports social India Blockna. Congress Party Yoga Maduna Justice Taunaba Bigidamata Sarkar demand Tongeri. Alisubada Maduka Marilina CRPF Tang Tarieti Madi Todoka civilian Mayamada Minika or Polaga Hatki Hum Amasu Asoka Mayam Digi Judicial inquiry Sarkana conduct of view initiative view Aduga Madi Karamina Toki will not Todoxi Adegi she Mayam Sidi Karamina Sigi no Highway.
BJP Manipur Pradesh on 14th April observed the 135th birth anniversary of India's father of Constitution, Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, at the Tambal Shanglan at Nijai Pachutek. The observation was also attended by Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand, along with BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sada Devi and other party leaders. On the occasion, Chief Minister Khemchand recollected the contributions of late B.R. Ambedkar, the chief architect of the Constitution of India, who laid the firm foundation of the rule of law and devoted his life to upholding the ideals of justice, equality, and dignity. Chief Minister further stressed that B.R. Ambedkar's tireless efforts towards eradicating social discrimination and empowering the marginalized sections of society remain a guiding force for all. On the occasion of Baisakhi 2026, Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand took part in the celebration of Khalsa Sachna Diwas at Gurudwara Sri Guru Singh Sabha Thangal Bazar Infal. The event was also attended by Thangmeiban Assembly Constituency MLA KH Joy Kishan Singh. Chief Minister Y. Khemchand noted that the sacred occasion commemorates the historic formation of the Khalsa by Guru Gobind Singh in 1699 and stands as a timeless reminder of the core values of Sikhism: selfless service, equality, courage, and justice. The Sikh community in Manipur continues to embody these noble principles, contributing meaningfully to the social fabric with a progressive outlook and a strong sense of unity and services. Speaking on the occasion, CM Khemchand stated that he felt honored to have been part of this auspicious celebration, which further strengthens the resolve to dedicate wholeheartedly to public service and the welfare of all sections of society. On sacred occasions, he extended heartfelt greetings and wishes that the blessings of Baisakhi might bring peace, prosperity, and continued development to our state and the nation. Stay with us. We'll be right back after a very short break. Don't forget you're watching ELITETV.
Sky Hospital na Manipur da heart attack line nabagi damak 24/7 emergency service piduna lakli. Karigumba adom da heart attack ki layong haibadi ikang khangogdana thabak naba sor honba waba oi thangba pamom naba thabak lumba wantharakpa asina chingba singa si thengna birabadi thengtha biraganu athuba matam da Sky Hospital da lakpiduna khwaidagi hena pharaba experience leraba heart specialist katana biduna kuina hingba yana bagi kudong sab lobiu. Sky Hospital da makal kayagi chang naina heart ki oiba layang liba services singdi EPS RFA for palpitation device closures of ASD, VSD, amadi PDA, hole in heart, coronary angioplasty and stent implantation, pacemaker, ICD combo implant, balloon dilation of heart valves, open heart surgery gi makal kudimak haibadi coronary artery bypass graft surgery, surgical replacement of heart valves, MVR, AVR, TVR, pokpadagi heart ki ahoba lerakpa angang sing asina singba singa si layingli. Heart OPD timing 8 AM to 5 PM Monday to Sunday. Hena akopamaro gi damak Sky Hospital gi reception ga tanabiu.
चिंजाक चाबना टीवी दगी ngakthoknaba asoba khulaini machi oiba चिंजाक चाबना लाइंगबा मतमदसु यामना लाहेली लोइना हाक्सांग थुना फगत हनबदा asoba mateng pangi maram asina nikse posan योजना gi makhada लाइंगबा मतमदा अनाबसिंगदा था खुदिंगी लुपा लिसिंग अममम फंगबा ngamgani लोइना ना टीवी ना नारबा सिंगदा मखल कया gi machi oiba चिंजाक सिंजु लेमना फंगली अदोम सु निक्से मित्र ओइबिदुना टीवी नारबा सिंगदा mateng pangbi bayai Akupa marol gidamak www.nixe.in dagi khangbiba yagani. Thokpiraklo adom su saruk yabiduna Bharat asi TB laina laitaba laiba ama ohelasi.
निक्षय मित्रों से मिली शक्ति टीबी के मरीजों को नई ऊर्जा दे रही है.
मियाम की आईफल की दमक मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ हेल्थ एंड फैमिली वेलफेयर ने पुतोक्चबा Manipur के अहनबा न्यूरो पेशेंट्स के अमतंगायरबा स्पेशलाइज्ड हॉस्पिटल न्यूरो इमरजेंसी ट्रॉमा नेट मल्टी स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल सिंगजाई मथक टोंगथाम लिकाई दा हानुकचरे हॉस्पिटल असना मरुइना बीपी स्ट्रोक ब्रेन ट्यूमर लंबी की खुदोंथिबा स्पाइनल डिस्क प्रोलैप्स स्पाइनल ट्यूमर अमदी माइग्रेन चिंगबा लायंगली हॉस्पिटल असदा न्यूरो की लायंगबा चंगबा अफबा मखल की खुसु खुलाई अमदी मशीन मरांग काइद लई मशीना कोक मई लेनबा तोंगान तोंबा मखल की अनाबा सिंग निंगथिना लायंगली लमदम मचिदा न्यूरो सर्जन यामना तांगलिबा मरमना चिंगमदी अरापा मफमदगी लाकपा अनाबसि न्यूरो सर्जन उननबा होनबदा अवाबा कया मायोंगदरी मसिदा सुनतना मतम थिंथना अनाबा लायंगना मरम ओरगा खुदोंथिबा कया सुमायोंगदरी मसी पुनमक्तगी खरदो ओरबसु कननबा डॉक्टर पार्किंसन सिंह MCS न्यूरो सर्जरी एम्स न्यू दिल्ली ना मसामकी हॉस्पिटल असिदा पुंग कुनमरी लेदुना अनाबा सिंह लायंगली हॉस्पिटल असिदा अताब ममलदा लाइंग मतनतना OPD जनरल अमदी ICU बेड्स ऑपरेशन मेडिसिन एक्स-रे अमदी लैब कमैली नबसनसु अताब ममलदा फंगल्ली ngasi magdenshin biro amadi kudong saba singa silobiho hena kuba mrol gidama hospital asigi telephone number 7005534166 natraga 8974572154 da pau phabirak yagani.
Welcome back from the break. Thank you for tuning in once again. Our next top stories begins with an official on April 14 said that the fuel shortage in Cheiraoba district is expected to be resolved by this evening as supply routes have been restored. According to the official, fuel transportation to the district had been disrupted due to the ongoing protests along the Baisakhi road, preventing tanker movement. However, supply has now been rerouted via Cheiraoba and transportation of fuel has already resumed. The distribution follows continued protests in several valid areas after the Cheiraoba bomb attack on April 7, which claimed the lives of 2 children and left their mother injured during a planned rocket attack by Kuki militants. Since the incident, protesters along the Baisakhi road had blocked the movement of trucks carrying essential supplies, including fuel to Cheiraoba, which shares a border with Cheiraoba, serves as a key transit route for goods. The blockade had severely impacted fuel availability in the Hill District over the past few days. Crackdown on insurgent networks intensified across Manipur as security forces carried out multiple operations on April 13, leading to key arrests, seizure of weapons and ammunition, and dismantling of militant infrastructure in several districts. 2 individuals from Hyanglang Awang Lekai were arrested from Lelong Haurebi Makalekai in Tobal district for their alleged links with the proscribed group Kangleipak Communist Party Ibungo Ngangom faction. The accused have been identified as Ilangbam Surjit Singh, a Havildar attached to Kakching CDO, and Maibam Ronaldo. A service pistol along with 10 rounds of 9mm ammunition was seized from Surjit Singh, raising concerns over the misuse of official weapons. In a separate operation, Manipur police, assisted by Assam police, arrested Hodam Broman Singh alias Nalbi, 39, from Rupnagar under Lanka police station in Hodai district. A resident of Churipam, he is an active cadre of the Revolutionary People's Front (RPF) and its armed wing People's Liberation Army (PLA) and is allegedly involved in extortion activities. He is also a co-accused in a case registered at Churipam police station. Security forces also dismantled 4 bunkers in Mongkot Chapur village under Litan police station in Ukhrul district. 35 empty cartridges cases were recovered from the site, indicating prior militant activity in the area. India's crackdown on LPG hoarding and black marketing has intensified sharply, with enforcement agencies conducting over 1.28 lakhs raids and seizing more than 59,000 cylinders across the country since March 2026, according to officials' figures released on April 13. The large-scale enforcement push has led to the registration of over 1,000 FIRs and the arrest of 238 individuals, signaling tighter monitoring of fuel distribution amid ongoing global energy volatility. Officials said the action is part of the coordinated response to stabilize fuel supply chains as geopolitical developments in West Asia continue to impact international energy markets. Daily inspections, surprise checks, and district-level enforcement drives have been intensified in collaboration with oil marketing companies. Public sector OMCs have also taken disciplinary actions against the irregularities in the distribution network. So far, 219 LPG distributorships have faced penalties, while 56 have been suspended. Authorities noted that the enforcement campaign is being complemented by administrative measures aimed at ensuring uninterrupted supply. Domestic LPG, PNG, and CNG supplies remain fully protected, while commercial LPG allocation has been prioritized for essential sectors such as healthcare, education, and critical industries. Former Delhi Chief Minister and AAP Chief Arvind Kejriwal on Monday alleged that Delhi High Court Judge Justice Swarana Kanta Sharma attended an event hosted by Adivaka Parishad, a lawyers' body affiliated with the RSS, 4 times. He said he was opposed to the BJP RSS ideology and called the Delhi legal policy case political, reports India Today. Kejriwal has sought the withdrawal of Justice Sharma from hearing a CBI petitions related to the legal policy case. He has claimed that there was a grave, bona fide, and reasonable apprehensions that the hearing in the matter before her would not be impartial and neutral. Kejriwal, in his submission, alleged political bias and raised concerns over judicial perceptions, questioning whether participation in events linked to the particular ideology could impact fairness in his case. Citing Supreme Court's observations, he referred to the remark in a functional democracy perception matters, and also invoked past comments describing the CBI as a gauge parrot, arguing that investigative agencies must maintain independence and dispel perceptions of bias. He further claimed that the court itself had observed that the CBI was subject to political bias. As Parliament prepares to deliberate on the Constitution, 106 106 Amendment Act from April 16 to 18, the National Center for Promotion of Employment for Disabled People has urged the policymakers to expand the scope of electoral reforms to include political reservations for persons with disabilities. The organizations welcome the proposed 33% reservation for women in the Lok Sabha and state legislative assemblies, describing it as a significant step towards strengthening women's political participation. And the representation sent to the President, Vice President, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Lok Sabha Speaker, and leaders across the political parties. NCP EDP emphasized the need to incorporate disability inclusive provisions with the broader electoral reforms framework. Arman Ali, Executive Director of the NCP EDB, said that while the women's reservation measure is transformative, it should also create momentum for broader inclusion. He noted that persons with disabilities continue to face significant barriers to political participation and remain largely absent from decision-making spaces. The organizations pointed out that political barriers are explicitly recognized under the Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act 2016. It argued that the lack of representations often leads to the disability-related concerns being overlooked in policy making. U.S. President Donald Trump on Monday, the 13th April, warned Iran that any naval vessels approaching American ships and forcing a blockade in the Strait of Hormuz will be immediately eliminated, as tensions escalated following the collapse of peace talks. In a post on his Truth Social platform, Trump said that Iran's naval capabilities had been severely degraded. He issued a direct warning to Iran against challenging the U.S. blockade. The warning came as United States began enforcing a blockade on Iranian ports at 10 a.m. ET Monday maritime access in the Strait of Hormuz after diplomatic efforts with Tehran broke down over the weekend. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 940289092 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, a very quick recap of the headlines once again. Mobile internet services banned in 5 Valley districts extended till 16th April 2026. Home Minister commands NIA intensifying probe into Trong Lao Bay incident, appeals public cooperation and patience. Goryeo faith followers observes New Year's event Cheiraoba across the state. CLB leader Kesham Mekachandra hints at uselessness of development works in the state without solving the current Manipur crisis. BJP Manipur Pradesh observed 135th birth anniversary of India's father of constitution, B.R. Ambedkar. Chief Minister Khemchand takes part in Khalsa Sachna Diwas on the occasion of Baisakhi 2026. Churachandpur fuel shortage to end today, officials assure. Manipur police arrest 3 militants, recover arms and destroy bunkers in coordinated operations. Over 1.28 lakhs rates exposed, LPG black marketing, thousands of cylinders seized. Disability right group says legislative representations in electoral reform framework. That's all for today. For more updates like this, please keep watching ELITETV. Stay safe, stay informed. Good night.